There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are all doing wonderfully. Hope everyone's doing just the most great. Welcome back to some more Project Bugn't, and also welcome back to just me streaming. I've not streamed in like almost a week, I guess. It's been like almost a week. Not really a reason. It's been really warm, and I've been really addicted to this Elden Ring mod that I've been like really heavily enjoying. Why is my mic like not feel like it's properly attached? Okay, that's a little bit better, but not really. Okay, that's better, I think. Yeah, I've been really playing this mod called Elden Ring before. It's just been really fun, but also like, dude, it's like 27 degrees. And it's gonna get up to like 31 or 32 today. It's rough out here, man. It is rough out here. The German heat is not something that I wish upon anyone. But we are back today. We're doing some more Project Bugn't Nuzlocke. It has been a little bit, so both for your sake and mine, let's have a look at our box. Our starter, wonderful Fomantis, still alive for once. For once, still alive. We have a few decent Pokemon. We've got a Ghost type in Omanite here, which is really interesting. We've got Shelmet, which has been invaluable. Pure Steel type. Really just bulky and powerful. And Dustox has been pretty decent. Honestly, Kakuna with the new ground type, really interesting to use. There's just a lot of cool stuff we have access to. Hello, Flame. Welcome. We did also last time get a huge bunch of encounters. I think we got like 7 or 8 encounters total, maybe. We caught this Grubbin, we caught Gumi, Pineco, Shellos. We caught a lot of shit. And we still ended up, despite not being able to get the Dunsparce Stoop that we were kind of going for, we were able to not waste a single encounter. So we have we like didn't miss out on any areas, most notably the guaranteed Gumi. We got a lot. And because we're very lucky, we still ended up with a mech cargo. Probably better to have this than the totem, if I'm being like fully for real with you. Same with the Dunsparce. It's not Serene Grace, but like Unaware is just really powerful, which is also why I'm happy that we got this Shellos. I'm pretty sure I did a lot of the leveling and stuff off stream. Because I think last time I ended stream, the Pokemon were not all leveled, but now they are all level 18 or 19. 19 is the current level cap. They've all been given whatever relevant moves the move tutor may have had for them, at least from what I could quickly see. But like I said, that was like almost a week ago, so I'm also a little bit out of the loop. You missed a lot. Well, last stream VOD is there to watch after this one. Most notably, though, before we start, I would like to tell everyone to grab yourself a nice bottle of water. Preferably with some ice cubes, because it is extremely warm in most of the world. In most of Europe, it's very warm. And I'm just gonna guess that other countries are not exactly faring better, even outside of the Eurosphere. So make sure that you're hydrated. Make sure that you have a fan or an AC unit or whatever. Make sure that you're not wearing anything if you can. I'm literally just sitting here in booty shorts. It is too fucking warm to wear anything. Also, there's like a fucking noise outside and I don't like it, but I'm not going to be closing the window in this heat. I need air. That is what I need. But that's the state of the Nuzlocke right now. We are now going to hop over to the Mech Cargo Totem fight. We're going to jump straight into a boss fight that I have not planned, so we'll be doing some planning on the spot. We'll be seeing what we can do as we're there. Using Yawn and switching to my cargo for Shell Smash is risky but powerful. Well, to be fair, we do get white herbs in this game. White herbs are in fact available, so quite frankly, it's not that risky to be using my cargo, just in general. I am quickly just gonna get myself like a party of Pokemon that I can actually bring to, you know, the fire area. Just so we have something. Honestly, this already looks good. Clamperl I'm a bit disappointed about. It's really good, obviously. Like, it's one of our better special attackers, if anything. But I'm sad that we don't get access to the the tooth and the tooth and the scale, because this thing would have been insanely powerful with those. We might get those in we do still get access to those, just not right now. So that is still going to be very powerful, because I don't remember when this evolves in this ROM hack. We'll have to see. Yeah, every trainer here is skippable. Luckily, we can just hop straight into the totem fight. And it is right here, so time for us to do a little planning. How much money you got? I gave myself infinite money because you can just like infinitely pick up berries and sell them. So this, essentially you have infinite money, and I did not feel like actually, you know, grinding out the money and like changing the time on my PC or something. That would have been quite annoying, I think. I will go mute it for just 1 second. Okay, there we go. We're back. Her phone call is over and she apologized like some kind of dumbass who thinks I can't mute for my wife. I would mute anyone for her. I would mute all of my chatters, every single one, if she asked for it. Well, she would have to give me a good reason, frankly, but, you know. So the Mac Cargo, a little bit of an issue, but how did I beat this? Last time I just beat this with Beedrill, but Beedrill's evolution level was changed to be level 20, so that you cannot have Beedrill. But Kakuna, still very powerful, you know? This thing does have a Shuka Berry, and it will probably outspeed us. It is +1 speed, so I don't think this will be as clean of a victory. However, we do have a lot of Pokemon with Dundos. We've got a lot of Dundosers that could be very useful here. The problem is obviously Will-O-Wisp. What's like my fastest Dundozer? This thing also has Dig, but it's not very bulky. Water type doesn't work here because of Desolate Land. Time is up. Alright, have a good one. Have a good one. Stamina Cocoa Bean. Pineco could also be quite useful here. Though we are dealing with mixed attacks. But it should still be fine. I did also want to have a look at Natural Gift. There's potential here with like essentially infinite type coverage. So that is nice. Gumi obviously could... Can you use Rain Dance in Desolate Land? Hold on, I'm actually interested in this. Desolate Land Pokemon. I don't think you can, right? Like it would, you have to... Extreme Arsenic causes weather modifying moves like Sunny Day, Rain Dance, Sandstorm, Hail to fail. And abilities like Drought, Drizzle, Sandstream, and Snow Warning to fail to activate. Okay, yeah. It's just Primordial Sea and Delta Stream that we could use to make this go away. So that's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. But we have other Pokemon to deal with all of this. I don't hate the Dunsparce lead, to be honest. Obviously, Unaware doesn't matter for the +1 speed boost that the Magcargo has, but it is just like a good lead here. Glare into Dundos would be pretty good. I'm not super worried about the Larvesta, to be honest. It is like a worrying Pokemon, but not like Omega worrying. So that could be definitely like a lead we do. Shellos with Mud... the problem is the Giga Drain on Larvesta is a bit of a problem here. I also don't think Spaghetti's gonna do like the most stuff here. It might still be good to bring though. But I like the Dundos opening. Dunsparce Dundos. Lack of ground moves also means that like my own Magcargo is pretty okay to switch in here. Though it's not really my preferred way of handling things. The problem with Clamperl is that like it doesn't do anything, right? Like it can't click Bubble Beam, and obviously Ice Beam, Psybeam are not going to really do much damage. I probably should still bring it. I think 20 Spit Def against the... Well, Larvesta has pretty shit special defense. Or special attack. Also to note, the creator put the game into the HCLA calc, so we could use this if we wanted to, but I think for now I like the idea of staying calculus. But if like there's a situation where like a specific calc really matters, I might use it. By the way, if you didn't know this, calc is short for calculator. A lot of people don't know this, so in case you didn't know this, now you know this. I actually don't hate the idea of bringing Crabrawler either. Power Up Punch could be quite useful here, and we're not like that slow. Kakuna is definitely coming. I don't know how much Finneon would do. Probably not a lot. Yeah, I think we're gonna bring Spaghetti as a sort of backup. And then Clamperl as well for some backup. Because like once the Magcargo is off the field, we can just use water moves to kill the Larvesta. Like that's not an issue. Alright, yeah. Here's how we're gonna do this, I think. Here's the plan. We don't really care about attack on Dunsparce. If we get Will-O-Wisped, it's okay. So we are going to give it a Shed Shell because the Larvesta does have Fire Spin. So that can be very problematic. I'm going to do the same for Honey. And I'm going to do the same for... The problem is like using berries just doesn't feel that useful because of Incinerate. So it just doesn't actually feel like that good of an idea. So I kind of almost feel like Shed Shells all around are like the correct choice. If the Dundo strategy doesn't work, we just kind of have to switch. Or we just kind of have to like do some protect stalling with Toxic. Alternatively, we do also still have to deal with the Larvesta out in the front. What we're going to do for that, I think, would be just going straight into this guy and just bubble beaming it to death. We have very, very high physical defense. But I think you deserve to have a Citrus Berry. Or actually, wait, Berry Juice, because Citrus Berry at this point... Yeah, Citrus Berry is only better at like 80 HP, I think. Around 80. And we're gonna get everyone to level 19 because that is the actual level cap. Secret power. Alright, we get some physical stab. I think we don't need yawn and glare. I think I like glare more. Means no switch AI, no other stuff that can happen that would be weird and bad for us. Vital throw, huh? 70 pace. It's not a punching move though. Having Iron Fist means you're kind of restricted in your moveset in a certain way. Alright. Nope, that's my options. I hate the menuing here sometimes. We pop a save. We pop a safe state because you never know. And then it's time for the trial. I am still going to be leading with Dunsparce because even if I'm not going to be attacking with it on turn 1... Oh, sorry, even though it's not going to be the Pokemon that I use for the Larvesta trainer beforehand. I think it is good to just be leading with it. Because we want to be leading with it against, what's his name? Magcargo. Yeah, and we're just gonna be, like, dealing with these guys by swapping. Yeah, it's just a bit better. What could Slugma even do? I don't know. Well, we'll just go into this guy. Slugma doesn't have, like, the best special defense. Even with all the buffs. Ancient Power. Interesting. But not good enough. One shot? Let's go. Yeah, 40 special attack at this point is, like, pretty massive. I genuinely might just not evolve it, just to keep the defenses, and then have the insane special attack. Gee, I wonder what's going to be different. I wonder if it's everything. Like I said, I don't think there's actually, like, a wrong option here. Huh? Wait, is there a wrong option? This is like the first time I'm actually trying to see if there's a wrong option. Maybe there is? Incinerate. Well, it's a good thing I didn't have a citrus berry equipped. So do I have to repeat that now? I guess I do. I didn't know there would actually be wrong options. Alright. Are they seriously like the exact same? Besides the guy smiling? I guess so. Oh, they're smiling. Hiker! This joke never gets old to me for some reason. Hello, Hiker David. This wouldn't be using Mega Drain on the Switch. And even if I doubt it'll one-shot me. It's a Larvesta. It doesn't have like good special attack. Take down. It's probably fine. It looks fine. Yeah. We get our HP back anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. That does mean we probably can't use this on the fight here, but like, you know, there's worse fates. One shot? Nice, yeah. So we can't use this against the Magcargo, but like, we were probably not going to anyway. Alright, the final dance. What is going to be different? I have memorized the dance. Gee, I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's the big Pokemon. Hi, Pod. Welcome. Totem Magcargo time. Time for the land to be desolate. I'm trying to stay very hydrated because it truly is like extremely fucking warm. Alright, turn 1, I would like to Dundos, but I actually think it will be smarter to Glare. Yeah, we're not taking really like any damage here, and I think Glare will just be a little bit more useful. Because that means we are almost certainly going to outspeed whatever comes next. I'm pretty safe also Dundosing here for a turn. We have a shed shell, so even if we get Fire Spun, we will, I think, be fine. Interesting, the Larvesta took like a lot of damage there. That was half HP. Mark Tomb shouldn't kill? Yeah, okay. I definitely do want to swap now. Question is to what? I'm thinking Cocoa Bean would be my preferred switch. But at neutral, I don't think we outspeed yet. Getting a safe switch into Honey is going to be almost impossible anyway, but I would like to... Let's just do that. We'll see how much damage we take, and if it's too much, then we'll, I don't know, we'll sack something probably. That is quite a chunk of damage. That is quite a lot more than I thought it would be. Okay. There's no way we outspeed at -1. Yeah, the fact that we got Rock Tombed on the switch is kind of an issue. Okay, now we're in a bit of trouble, I will say. I will admit. We have two options here. I am expecting another takedown. We can either predict takedown, go into Omanite, or we can sacrifice Kakuna and then go into anything else, basically. I really want to try keeping Beedrill alive, to be honest. And for a ghost type, this thing has not been like Omega useful, so I'm kind of willing to try the hard read here. And see if we are okay, take down and incinerate. That is good. That is a good set of moves to be taking. But Mega Drain plus Incinerate will probably be like a pretty hefty chunk of damage. Let's just see how much we do here. If Spaghetti dies, then Spaghetti dies. Morning Sun, okay, I'm glad I actually attacked. Because we want to get that... Oh, we outspeed already, hell yeah. That is not as much damage as I thought it would be. Paralyzed, okay. For a quad effective, that is really not that much. I mean, it's non-stab and like split damage, but still. Quad effective would be a lot more. I mean, it's... Also, it has I guess, yeah, the EVs are doing like a lot here. Yeah. But like, I think we just keep pressing this. At this point, we should also outspeed Larvesta. So assuming we don't get one-shot here, we could just kill the Larvesta next turn. Okay, that's also fine. Keep clicking Morning Sun. That's so much more damage than I thought it would be. Okay, fuck. That is an issue, actually. That was a lot of damage. Okay. So we're not taking a takedown. We are taking either Mega Drain plus Incinerate because of the Curse Body. Although Curse Body is going to disappear when we switch. Or we're taking... I would have actually preferred taking a Rock Tomb here, if I'm being honest. I think we can take a switch to Sandwich, not get one shot, and then Dundos. And that'll hopefully pick up a kill on that Cargo? I'm actually not sure. It might be better to just Power Punch into it. Either way, I think I'm most willing to sacrifice this Pokemon here. This probably won't be Deathless, but that's like, okay. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Now we definitely don't kill. Either with Power Punch or with Dundos. But I think we honestly just Dundos twice here. Like, try to just get the oh wow, that is actually nothing. That is legitimately like no damage. We might just die here. Yeah, we might have... Okay, Sandwich is down. Not the biggest loss, but a little bit hurtful. I think... Even with 16 speed, we should probably outspeed now. We took like a lot from takedown. I think Kakuna would die to takedown. I think we have to go into this and then Rock Tomb the Magcargo to death. That's, I think, what has to happen here. We do outspeed, that's good. Nice! Okay, good. Magcargo down. Yeah, Dundos is like not as easy of a strategy in this fight as I thought it might be. There's definitely like a lot of holes to it because the spread damage, because the lack of stab, and because Larvesta does do like a truly horrific amount of damage, if I'm being honest. That is fine. Yeah, we still kill from here. Alright. Well, 1 death is not bad here, honestly. I didn't feel like I really had like good options for it. And also like Crabrawler, I don't know. It's a fine Pokemon, but I don't really know how good Crabominable would have been. You know, Ice Fighting is not exactly like a fantastic typing. It's really slow. You know. Go. Welcome. We get some stuff coming up, but mostly it's like almost a straight shot to the next trial. We get like 2 encounters, I think. I think literally just exactly 2, yeah. Right, let's take our Charizard. Yes, give him to me. Wunderbar. New level cap, I think, is 21, if I am remembering correctly. Yes, 21. We'll just get everyone to 21 right away. Because, ooh, we get Coil? Now that's a move right there. Alright. But we only get... Okay, yeah, we can only do it once. That's still really good, though. Honestly, I just don't think I need Dragon Breath, especially since I don't have Serene Grace. We get Kakuna Evolution here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I think this could be potentially pretty good again into Leavanny. Or sorry, into Lurantis. Potentially. Or just into some other trainers. I was sad that I didn't get to like try this thing for more stuff. Twin Needle, isn't that just like worse than Poison Tail? Yeah, it's just kind of worse. But Slash, kind of good, I think. You know, I'm kind of good. I think we also see now what ability we get, right? I mean, I don't really think I need it, actually. I think we can now check ability. I know Explosion is good, but I just kind of don't like playing with Explosion. Especially in ROM hacks like this, I just feel like it's not really that necessary. 90 accuracy. Well, it's better than not doing anything with my turns. And there we go, level 21. Shell Smash! I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that, you know? I'm not gonna say no to that. Will-O-Wisp Omanite, indeed Will-O-Wisp Omanite. Okay, Flygon. Fly me to the Gone. And we're gonna go over to a little Pokemon Center, get a full heal, see if there's any new items available. And then it's encounter time. There aren't any, like, trainers that we have to worry about from here to the Lurantis fight, so that'll be good. That'll be fine. Thank you for your service, Crabrawler. You were pretty good. 3 deaths at this point is, like, very, very fine, in my opinion. Like, I do not feel bad for 3 deaths. That feels perfectly reasonable, to be honest. What's the last Pokemon we'll be bringing along here? Honestly, I like the idea. Because we actually get Fomantis now, so that's nice. I'm wondering how the Lurantis fight is actually gonna go. We're more of a special attacker, right? Yeah, so I don't really want Rock Slide here. Shiny Omanite? No, it's not shiny. It is, it's not technically Omanite, it's called like Helix Knight. The gimmick is that it is a... What's the word? It's a ghost rock type, like it's like a dead Omanite kind of, sort of. Strength Sap, now that's an interesting move. Yawn is really nice utility to have, but honestly, I have plenty of poison types. I don't need Sludge Bomb on this. I've got like a bajillion poison types. Every fucking Pokemon in this game is a poison type. Oh, this evolves at level 19. I don't think it would have been actually useful to use on Mech Cargo, though. I think Fire Trial is still probably done better without this thing. Nice. I've not gotten the chance to use this, and I am very excited to try. That is why I wanted to. X-Scissor. What type is X-Scissor? Steel. Okay. Goodbye Vital Throw. I would like a fighting move that would be a bit faster, but that's not, like, necessary, really. Ooh, knockoff, however, is very, very good. I want to keep Aerial Ace. I think I want to keep Aerial Ace for now. We can always relearn X-Scissor. That's always, like, in the move tutor available. Give everyone their berry juices, because those are just, like, the best item we have access to right now, generically. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Move that to the free space. And there we go. Everyone's got their items. Let's just lead with Beedrill for now, I think. That's just like a good lead to have. And that is good. Good to go. We're actually not going to refresh our Repel because we have some encounters coming up. No pictures for me. Trojom, thank you, but I'm good. Oh yeah, this guy, the thing that we're gonna ignore because there's no bug types to actually encounter there. Okay, let's have a look at the encounters that are around here. Oh, I went way too far down. What is this? This is... There we go, Diving Peak Tunnel. This is going to be, I think, guaranteed... Why did the thing switch over again? Come on. I hate when it does this. There we go. Because we have Wimpod dupe. We have a Wimpod. We have a Kakuna. We have a Cascoon. So we actually get a guaranteed Spinnerack here is our encounter. Once again, like last time. Not a ghost type yet, but will become a ghost type. So that is good to have in case Helix Knight ever dies. But for now, we just go and try to look for some shadows. There's one. Give me the Spinnerack. That's a Cascoon, sadly a dupe. And then on Route 8, we have a bunch of other possible encounters. Ooh, Shadow. Spinnerack. Spinnerack! Let's go! Alright. We'll just quick ball this. I know it's not a fast Pokemon, so it's not very fitting, but I'm not gonna risk losing my encounters here to some bullshit for some reason. Route 8 is a little bit more interesting. So here's a question, right? Here's a question for y'all. Do we want to consider the different Wurmple lines as different encounters? Because we're doing that with Burmy. That Burmy male and female are different encounters. Do we also want to do that with Cascoon and Silcoon? Because this upcoming route has Silcoon specifically, not Wurmple. So that could be interesting. I would like to try Autumn. I think that might be worth it. I think it might be a fun way to handle it, yeah. I might do that. What kind of food is Spinnerack? What's like a silky food? What's like a spider web kind of food? Ooh, wait, I got one. What is it? Is it cotton candy? I think that's what it's called. Cotton candy. There we go. Don't Cascoon and Silcoon. No. Silcoon always evolves into Beautifly. and Cascoon always evolves into Dustox. It's that Wurmple evolves more or less randomly. It's technically not random, but it's based on a number that you can only see if you're using like PK Hex, and even then you need like a calculator. It's based on like the personality value. Which is, yeah. That's why Wurmple I still consider a dupe, but I think it might be pretty fun. That would give us like a lot of good encounters on this area, on this route. I think it'll be worth it. I think we should do that. Because this game already has like a pretty small pool of Pokemon to encounter, so I think this is just kind of benefits. You know, it's all benefits for the fun of it. If they're forced to evolve into different Pokemon, then I think it's allowed. Yeah, I think it would be allowed, because they play very differently, and in this game, otherwise, you just don't end up with a lot of interesting things. Because there's just like a very small pool of Pokemon overall. That's the dupe. This route has Carablast, Combee, Ledybug, Spupa, and Silcoon. Carablast and Combee are dupes, so we're probably hoping for Silcoon here. Ledybug would probably be okay. Okay, then it's Ledybug again. I was hoping for Silcoon, but... Because Silcoon would have actually given me like a good flying type, but... Yeah, so that's all I have to do. Would you consider banning Politoed if you have Poliwrath? Yes, normally. Because normally I consider everything that's part of the same evolutionary line to be like the same. I even go beyond that. Like, I consider Nidoran and male and female to be dupes, but that's more so because they're functionally the same Pokemon. So if you catch one and then come across the other, you're like, it's just not a fun encounter because you already have a Pokemon that fills the exact same niche in exactly the same way with like 10 stat points of adjustment between them. And they usually have the same moveset and everything. Like, yeah. But in this game, there's like not that big of a pool of encounters where that kind of gameplay, I think, is more fun. You know? Okay. What kind of food is Ledybug? What's like a dotted food? What's a food with dots on it? What kind of a food is Ledybug? Food with dots. Are they like fruits? Ooh, cupcakes! Cupcakes with sprinkles have dots, but I feel like cupcake is like a name that fits for every... You know? What is that fruit called? What is that one? There is like a fruit that has dots in it. But I forget what it's called. Is it little? Oh, dragon fruit. Yeah, those are the ones. But this isn't a dragon fruit. I don't know. What's like a... I'm so bad at this nickname theme, man. I'm fucking awful at this nickname theme. Food that looks like ladybugs. I don't know. How does that... Lychee? I think I already have a Pokemon named Lychee, actually. I'm pretty sure I already have one. Actually, you know what? I'll name this Clover. That's not technically a food. But I feel like both of them are like, you count the dots for luck. You know? You could eat a clover. Bread. What the fuck is a breadfruit? I feel like as a German I would have heard about this. I believe that's all of the encounters we get. I don't think we get any others. Just in case... Actually, I just don't need to do this. Actually, it's like fine. I literally just don't need to. And then there's gonna be one guy here. Yeah, this one who's like, hey, have you gone to the resort? Have you gone to the festival plaza? And I'll be like, I've already gone. Please leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, goodbye. Yay, yippee, wahoo, yippee, yay. Okay, we don't get our jungle encounter yet. So this is actually it for encounters, which means I'll do a quick save. And I will check my new Pokemons. It's a real thing. You know what? Fine. Breadfruit. Oh wow, it is a thing. It's a mulberry. Okay, interesting. Interesting. You know what? Do we get fish encounter? Not anywhere where I would know. There's no like encounter locations here. Nope, nothing new. Alright, let's see the spinnerack. Where is this? There it is. Cotton candy. Minus attack plus speed. That is not my favorite spinnerack. To be actually, you know what? Aridos has been made a lot faster. That might be pretty good to have. The minus attack still sucks. But it's like, it's very okay. It's a very okay spinnerack. It'll do its job of being a ghost type. It's fine. No intimidate, but I can swap the ability. It's fine. And then the Lediba. Okay, fucking minus attack again, I swear to God. Jesus Christ. My last one was also adamant, I'm pretty sure. Or modest. Which sucks, because Ledian has been, like, omega buffed in its attack. Yeah. Well, that'll be a bit rough. But hey, base 50 special attack, I guess. Yeah, 10. It's also like, it's very okay. Good bulk, I guess. It's very fine. It's very okay. We'll probably sacrifice this on the Lurantis fight, if I'm being, like, perfectly honest with you. This'll probably get sacked. Speaking of the Lurantis fight, why don't we just plan for that? Because there's not much else to do between here and the Lurantis fight. So here it is. Grass Trial. Mega Lurantis. Yeah, this is like a special Lurantis. It has Disguise and Cobra Berry. I'm actually wondering, does the first hit where you break the Disguise also break, thank you, also break the Cobra Berry? That's what I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure I applied that. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I applied it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm wondering if that works. That, like, this guy's only to mimic you. Yeah, it was a suggestion that I don't know if it was me or someone else. It might have been me, but I don't remember. To make the Mega Lurantis fight a bit more interesting, because Mac Cargo, like, trivialized it a little bit. Speaking of Mac Cargo, we are still bringing that, definitely. Vital Throw has been removed from Mach Punch, which means this thing will actually click a fighting move every now and again, so that'll be problematic, but we can deal. Like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna quickly check. Pokemon Disguise. If there's, like, anything about berries here. There is not. And type reducing berries. Okay, it doesn't... I'm not finding any information on it, so we'll just kind of have to, like... we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Pseudo Bogus equals a stick box, maybe? Maybe? That might be a good reasoning for it. Okay. So turn 1, we're gonna want to break the Disguise, obviously. Let me actually level my new flying type here, because that might be useful. Is there, like, any other Pokemon here that would be, like, immediately useful? That would actually evolve. I don't think we get Combi Evolution. We don't get Wormadam yet. We don't get Cutiefly. I think nothing I have evolves here. For it, like, being relevant. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope, alright. Okay. But I think Ladybug gets, like, pretty okay moves at this level? Maybe? It still doesn't evolve, though, which is a shame. Roost, Okay, but we have... Ooh, Tailwind. Might be interesting, but the main thing is that we have Silverwind. And air slash. And with modest, that might not actually be that bad. What was Ladybuzz ability again? Early bird or rattled? Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking we should switch this to rattled. Just in case we can switch in on like a night slash or something. That might be... It's like a very niche thing here, but could definitely come in useful. Yeah. You had 1 turn of status before Swadloon comes out. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with it this time around, I think. Yeah. Why does this thing have a heat rock, by the way? Wait, why does this Swadloon have a heat rock? It doesn't have... Yeah, there's no sunlight here, is there? Permasun? Is there permasun? I don't see any sun notations here. You know, there's nothing here about the sun. I was not expecting sun. Heat rock, no sun. It might be like a leftover from how the fight worked previously, I guess. But my strategy here will literally just be Flying EMZ on Clover. Like try to swap that in somehow, because obviously at the start it won't work because of Disguise. So we have to figure out something to do to break the Disguise and maybe break the Cobra Berry. I don't know. The problem is also the Swadloon has Pollen Puff, so it might actually be like a priority target. Like, I'm not kidding. It might be necessary to kill it. Notably because the Totem Lurantis has HP, defense, special defense EVs. Its attack is not like the highest. Let me quickly check Mega Lurantis to see if its stats are adjusted at all. Okay, slightly more attack. Yeah, like, I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's not Mega, it's Totem. Wait. Oh, no, right, the ability of the Mega was changed to be Disguise, I think. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was, yeah. I don't know what my lead should be. Like, I don't hate Aerial Ace lead here, to be honest. Break the Disguise and hopefully consume the Cobra Berry. And then we might just... We will probably have to switch. I could also knock off if I'm not sure. That's another thing I could do. But I don't think it'd be worth it. But is there a way that I can like swap in a poison type that can handle all of these moves? I feel like Strawberry might not be a bad idea. Like, we need to swap in something that has a poison type move, can take a Pollen Puff, and can take probably a Cross Poison. And I don't think I have that. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Pokemon God. Oh, by the way, Ingo, you have points. Can you do me a favor? Can you type !Discord into the chat quickly? I want to actually test something before I move on here, before I forget. Because I have done some shenanigery with my stream avatar thingy, and I want to see if it works. Okay, that's a different one. Okay, I forgot. That does actually not work. I forgot that I had that command elsewhere. Dude, stream avatar commands just like refuse to work. And I don't know why. Which is a problem because I really want to have them work. Okay. That's something for me to figure out later. that's something to figure out later. Because these are all tied to StreamerBot, not to Stream Avatars, but that means they don't cost points. I wanted to tie down the Discord link to cost points to prevent like bots joining a little bit more. I think it might still be fine for me to just have it the way it is now. And then just like remove the link from my description and stuff so that you have to be like in the chat to actually join. I think that'll still be good. I think that works, yeah. I'll do that later after stream. Yeah. No, I think that is fine. I'm playing Ultra Moon randomized and I caught a Banir trying to evolve it. Friendship! Baniri starts at 0 friendship. Good luck, buddy. I think it's just Baniri and low kicks that do that start at 0 friendship. And good luck. You want a heat wave too? Yes. It is warm. That's why I have ice water and I'm urging all of you to also drink. Drink plenty of water. Stay hydrated. Be naked. What else? Have a fan next to you. It helps if you're also hot as a person, because then you won't mind the heat as much. That definitely helps. Okay, back to the fucking Laurentis fight. Grass poison. That means we're neutral to everything, right? Poison resists poison if I'm not mistaken. I could see Paris lead for Aerial Ace and maybe proccing Effect Spore. We are taking random move in that case. Well, not random. It'll be either Cross Poison or Night Slash, I guess. I'm grateful about the fan. Yeah, same. A very same. I've also got like a... Yeah, where's my hand fan? Oh, there it is. I've got one of those like... I wonder if you can hear this. Is that audible? It's very nice for when I'm like a little bit extra hot and then I can fan myself and I'll look really coquettish. And I can hide my face and go... like hide it behind the fan and I'll be like... It's like a... You know? I'll be all like mysterious and whatever and type shit. I honestly don't see like a good safe strategy to beat this. I'm gonna be so for real. Like I don't really see like a safe way to beat this. I feel like we're just gonna kind of have to bring like a bunch of guys who are just kind of like good at stuff, you know? I do want to bring at least 1 or 2 poison types. Maybe Paris would be good, actually. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think anything I have evolves here. But let me just like... Nothing evolves at level 21, huh? Just level 20 or 22. Oh, let's see if anything evolves at level 20 that I have. Grubbin evolves at level 20. Electric Steel type. Would that at all be worth it to bring here? Not really, right? Well, it would let me switch into Cross Poison for free. And that is it. It's this and Kakuna that evolve at level 20. Got it. Yeah, I don't hate the idea of bringing Grubbin, to be honest. The problem is we're baiting a lot of fire-type moves right now, and we're not really able to take a lot of Pollen Puffs. Flower Veil doesn't heal status, just prevents it? Ooh, you don't say. There's also no sunlight, so I don't think Flower Veil... Or is Flower... Wait, no, Flower Veil does not depend on the sun, right? No, Flower Veil is just active. I'm thinking of something else. So what you're saying is I could, on turn 1, glare this thing, is what you're saying. Or Toxic. There's always a Toxic stall. Can this, like, hurt? It can't really hurt Strawberry. Permasun? So? I don't think there's Permasun. It doesn't say anything about Permasun. I'm pretty sure. And even then, like, if it doesn't heal it, then either way, like, it's fine. Is that how it works? I'm just gonna believe you. And if you're lying to me, I'll reset. But if that's the case, I'm kind of thinking that, like... Grassy terrain, rage powder. Yeah, it can't, like... Oh no, Swadloon can totally heal the Rantis with Pollen Puff. But, like, that's not the worst thing. So we have two options as to what we can do. We can either lead with a Pokemon that has a flying move, break the disguise, break the Cobra Berry, and then just try to kill this thing. Or we could try to Toxic Stall. Those are like the two options. Honey, your phone is going off? Honey? Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 moment. No. Sorry, guys, my wife's phone was going off, and now my cat wants attention. You want your attention, baby? Here you go. Plenty of attention on my lap. There you go. That good? You comfy? You better be, because if you move at all, you're gonna, like, kill me with your claws. Okay, no, you want to jump off? Alright, sure. Then I guess no attention for you. Ungrateful little shit. Swadloon loves healing the Lurantis. Good to know. I think... I feel like we can always do a Toxic Stall later. That's like not a crazy thing to think, right? But do we have something that can take 2 hits? At all? I don't think we do. I do like the idea of bringing Grubbin, like I said. Steel type. Can switch into Cross Poison for free, and then would bait Mach Punch and Pollen Puff. Which I could go into Helix Knight for. Actually, I have like a really good stall core here, honestly. Like, I feel like it's... what we could do is fine here. Like, okay, let's look at it this way, right? We can pivot between these 3 Pokemon, Dustox, Grubbin, and Obanite, for like a really long time. We lead with Dustox, we Toxic, right? It's a wild Magcargo, not a Totem or a starter. But lead with Strawberry, lead with Dustox, Toxic, Protect. We are probably taking a Cross Poison, because it's the only neutral move. And we're probably taking a Pollen Puff from the other side, if anything. Go Grubbin. But if it's Pollen Puff, that's a problem. But, like, I feel like on turn 1 it's not going to be. Yeah, but there's, like, not really a way around that, is there? Yeah, well, we'll just see. We'll just see. I doubt a Pollen Puff one-shots me. It's a fucking Swadloon. It'll be fine. Then on this thing we can Protect again, and then we're baiting probably either Pollen Puff. No, we're baiting always Pollen Puff and Mach Punch. Go into Omanite. Does like no damage. And we Protect again, and then we are baiting... Oh wait, the Swadloon actually doesn't have any attacking moves besides Pollen Puff. Alright. But then we're baiting Night Slash, we can go back to Dustox. Like, it's really not like a... We have like a good core. I think from there we're bringing our own Lurantis, because it just seems like it'll do a lot. Magcargo is just kind of a generic good backup. And then like... Lediba with Flying EMZ, I think, would be like, okay, you know what, sure. You know what, sure. This is gonna be the strat. Why not? Gives you earlier access to Shuka Berries? Really? Does it do that now? What of my car gives you earlier access to sugar berry? How's like do you get it with a sugar berry equipped? Because that's kind of hype. That's kind of hype. Let's get all of our Pokemon to level 21 if they are not yet. Level 21. Venoshock. I'm kind of good without it, to be honest. Comes with Shuka. Interesting. Can you plant? Oh yeah, you can plant berries in the Pokepelago, I guess. Let's get our Grubbin evolution and get some better, slightly better stats in the Steel type. Stay hydrated, y'all. Very important. Very important to stay hydrated. Man, I like Grubbin. I really wish that Vikavolt wasn't like the slowest man alive. Because I feel like there's a lot of potential there that just kind of got lost. Do we want charge on this, like in general? I kind of think not. I think we're kind of fine without it. Sorry, buddy, but you ain't. What's his name? The balloon guy from Generation 9. What's his name? The guy, the thing. You know the thing. Acrobatics is really nice, by the way. If we can like get a hit in, that's like almost. That's really fucking good. I think we just go berry juice on everyone. I fail to see a reason to use literally anything else at the moment, to be honest. It just is the best item we have access to. Belly Bolt, thank you. Yes, Belly Bolt. Right, I think this will be fine. Oh, whoops. No, come on. There we go. Pop a quick save state. Oh no, OBS has crashed? Has it? Are we sure about that? It looks like it's still going. Wait. So my OBS has crashed, or so it says. Let's just I'll just ignore it. You know what? We'll just ignore it. I'll just leave that right there. That is okay with me. That is just fine. I will say, because I'm working under the assumption that Flower Veil works the way you says it does. If Flower Veil heals status, I'm just gonna allow myself to reset, because then the strategy doesn't work. So we will have to like redo it in that case. But under the assumption that this works the way that you says it does, this strategy should be relatively safe, maybe, probably, hopefully. Okay, there is one problem, which is that I don't think my chat is updating anymore now. Actually, I can test. Someone say something. Someone chat something right now. Give me a little message. And then if that works, considering toxic is how I start. Okay, it works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my OBS does not seem broken at all. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got the right one. Pay billion. True. Nice. Yeah, then, well, I'm just gonna not touch my OBS. That's just gonna... That crash message is just gonna stay there, and it's just gonna... it's just gonna stay there. We want the one with the least amount of flowers, right? Which was... I think it was this one. Pleasant aroma... I think it was the one with the least flowers. Is the one we want. It better be. Hopefully. Yay! Yippee! Because before that you want to make the one that has like the least good aroma, so the sour one, because people don't like that. And I think that you want the one with the least flowers. And here you obviously just go for the one that's clearly a real Sudowoodo. But this game doesn't have Sudowoodos, so... I always fucked that one up. I don't think I've ever fucked it up. I think I've just been like amazing my whole life. I've just always been incredible. Yippee! Wahoo! Yippee! Alright, time for another toxic stall, baby! Are you leaving, honey? Okay. Alright, let's just stir that shit. Stir that soup. Stir that aroma. It looks fucking awful, by the way. I would not eat that. Like, it looks like it would be like... You know when people say, like, sickeningly sweet? Like, I feel like it would smell like the decaying kind of sweetness. That's what I'm getting from that. Alright, Dustox. Show me a little toxic action. Show me a little bit of a toxic. Oh, that was a crit. I was gonna say, that's about as much damage as I was expecting. But yeah, this thing has, like, no attack IVs or EVs or anything. I'd call your help, and then from now on, it is a stall fest. Time for clicking protect, baby. Let's do this. It's clicking cross poison. That is really nice that is really, really nice for me. Because that means we just go over to battery acid. My favorite kind of food. I can't believe I called it that. That's so funny. Okay, Pollen Puff luckily into the Laurentis, not into us. We protect. And let's see. Wait. Let me actually say goodbye properly. Drive safe. Yippee! She will drive safe. Okay. And then we hop over to Spaghetti. And, probably taking a Mach Punch, I would, if I'm guessing. Yes. And I don't really care about the grassy terrain. Rare pale leg show. True, I never show my legs. Who needs legs, dude? Legs are overrated. Yeah, that's like part of the lore of my new model, like unironically. Is legs are overrated. Yeah, you get your healing. That's fine. Take your little heals. Like I care. And back over to Strawberry. Let's go. Flower Wheel prevents status and enemy lowering stats. Alright. Take my berry juice. My Joyce. It's really funny how Toxic started like 4 of the 6 totem. It's like a very consistent strategy. Like, because you get access to protect TMs, like, it is just really easy to talk. It's like one of the safer strategies you can have on opposing Pokemon. Because, like, the 2v1 nature already means that, like, any kind of residual damage you can get is incredibly helpful. Because totems don't really set up. So the fact that you just have the ability to just click protect on them is just like really useful. Shellos corrosion. Ah, corrosion Shellos. Interesting. I have the unaware one. I think both are probably going to be pretty useful though. Grassy terrain is gone. We protect again. Nerf protector 2 PP. That's what I'm unironically saying. Nerf it to 1 power point, dude. Like, I don't mind protect existing as like a support move, but the good ROM hacks are always the ones that... Oh, excuse me, Jesus, I got hiccups. That, like, nerf it into the fucking ground. Like, that's how you do it. You gotta nerf protect. It's just way too good of a move. It's way too fucking good. It's just incredible. Like, you see what I'm doing to these poor guys, right? Like, it's barely fair. Look at this guy. He's just dead now. Because he didn't click Pollen Puff, so now the Toxic just, corrodes him down. There we go, no deaths. Well, I mean, we still have to kill the Swatloon, but, like... Be so for real with me. Bro has exactly Pollen Puff. And I've got like 57 Spidef. I'll be fine. I will be a-okay. And we'll just do that until it's dead. Corrosion one makes Vikavolt free. Ah, I didn't really think about that, yeah. Probably does. But, I mean, Vikavolt is a... Does it have Levitate? I'm actually not sure if it has Levitate. Because, like, Steel Electric obviously is, like, very susceptible to ground moves. Pollen Puff is a fire-type move in this. Yay! Dude, ghost types are just so fucking useful in Nuzlocke. Being able to do this is just really, really useful. Totem Vika has no guard. Wait, why don't you just use ground moves then? Slap the Dundos on that bitch. I mean, I haven't seen it yet. It probably has like a way around it. It probably got like stuff. You just think of grass. Eventually clicks Magnet Rise once the balloon is popped. Ah, I see. It's got a balloon. Smack down that bitch is what I say. Or click Gravity. Does any Pokemon here get Gravity? Yeah, no. Smart Strike! That is useful for like one of my Pokemon, maybe. Some physical steel stab, alright. It's either has a lot of grapes or ube. That's what I'm saying, like it looks gross. But yeah, I feel like the Lurantis fight is just difficult to make hard, you know? It's just a little bit of an easy fight. Because I feel like you always just have a lot of good options for it. There isn't like a good way to make it difficult. Okay, this time, by the way, let's not fucking wipe to Plumeria just because we like didn't realize that we're walking into her house. I'm gonna just like speed up the game a little bit because some stuff happening now that I don't really care to follow. Yeah. Shut up. I'm still worried about the fact that my OBS apparently has crashed, but we're like still going. Like that, I'm a little bit worried about that, but I'll keep going. I'll keep doing it. Oh, it does mean I can't see how long I've streamed because I don't really want to stream that long today. My voice is like a little bit not in practice, and also, you know, I've just not streamed in a decent while. Scared of the Ula Plumeria. Plumeria just looks really, like, powerful. Like, she just looks really strong. Okay, let's get out of here. Time limit? Like, not the time limit, but, like, how long I've streamed. Like, I have, like, a little, there's, like, a timer for how long I've been live on OBS. And I don't typically have, like, my analytics open on the side. Because then I get like, you know, like, oh, how long have I streamed? Oh, like, how many people are watching? And I don't like being, like, anxious about how many people are watching at the moment. That, like, yeah, you didn't catch Lush Jungle. I know. I just wanted to get all of this out of the way first, because I like getting all my encounters at once. Speaking of encounters, we get 4 encounters. Well, 5 with Memorial Hill, actually. We get 5 encounters. The Ultra Wussy. It's so funny. The Ultra Wussy. It's so fucking funny, dude. I love it. Okay. So we actually have like an interesting choice here. Ooh, yeah, no, we have a very interesting choice. For the Lush Jungle, the options are Pseudo Buggo, Paris, Fomantis, Yanma, Sawaddle, Crabber, and Metapod. A lot of these are dupes. So we would be getting Sawaddle, Crabber, Yanma, or Pseudo Buggo. Or we could get a guaranteed Yanma from the Shaking Grass encounters. So those are options. You can catch Trapinch in the Trapinch tunnel before Mac Cargo. Yeah, probably because of the dirt clouds, right? Like you just gotta like spawn one. I don't know what I would want from the tunnel. We have Pineco, we have Burmy, we have Dwebble, so it would be Kabuto, Anorith, or Nincada, or Trapinch that we're getting from walking. I don't really know which of those would be like the best one. I'm kind of down to just get a random one here, to be honest. I have like I don't really have like a preference here. I'm gonna be so for real. What's my level cap? 24. We'll go like 23 for now. That's like a good level cap. We do get both Wormadam and Mothim now, so that could potentially be very interesting. I don't know what Wormadam form I want, though. There's a lot of options. Yeah, if we get Shadow Sneak, I'm gonna just get rid of Nightshade. Because we have very good attack on this thing. Defog. Interesting. Not something I need right now, but good to know about. But this is pre-defog nerf, right? So realistically, Brick Break would actually just be better. Now that I think about it. Okay, we also got Ledian. Special attacking, modest Ledian, everyone, because God forbid I get a Ledibud that is not adamant, or not modest. It's not going to be that useful, but yeah, you know, we'll make do, I guess. We'll make do. It'll probably do something at some point, maybe, potentially. It's another fighting type. Rock Punch. I mean, sure. Why not? We'll just get rid of Silverwind. I'll probably just use this thing as a baton passer. I'm going to be so for real. I just don't think Bro's going to be attacking. But, more importantly, let's put, like, the standard guys back on the team. Honestly, like, this kind of group, I guess. Put good old Dunsparce back in the front, but we'll get him to level 23 first. Drill Run. Better than Dundos. And get you to level 23 as well. I'm really glad Beedrill survived. I'm really happy about that. I like Beedrill. I wanted to see how good this guy would be in like a real further than Mac Cargo run. Yeah, I think we'll just get whatever random encounter we get in here. I'm not super picky either way. Anorith, alright. I don't know about this guy. To be fair, this was changed to be water type, which could potentially be like really useful actually. Because we have kind of a lack of water types at the moment. Okay, it did not like the Quick Ball, but that is okay. We'll give him a little... There you go. Rock Candy. I kind of like it. You're already giving me nicknames ahead of time. I kind of like that. That's very thoughtful of you. That's very thoughtful. Oh wait, this is water type. I could use a dive ball or a net ball. Ooh, net ball would actually be really good for... Would be like really fitting. Do I have net balls? Please tell me. Oh, I didn't buy net balls. What the? Oh no, I did. Okay, there we go. Yay, yippee, wahoo, yippee. Because there's no bug types, so it's only water types. And this guy's a water type now, but it was a bug type. You know how it is. But it would be nice if he actually like got in the ball. But fossils have like pretty bad catch rates, I think. Yay! Friend time! Wahoo! Yeah, I don't know what I want from the forest either. I feel like a guaranteed Yanma would honestly be kind of hype. We need like a good flying type. But we're also getting Beautifly now, so I don't know. We got like options. Rock Candy. Yay! Wahoo! Okay, out of the tunnel. We're gonna get our Lush Jungle encounter. I don't know what I want to go for in the Lush Jungle, to be honest. Because like Crabber would give us a Grass Ice type, which is a pretty dog shit type combination. I'm gonna be like so for real, it's incredibly dog shit. Sawaddle does look interesting. Let me have a quick look at Sawaddle. Grass Fairy, Overcoat Triage. It does evolve at level 22, so we would get... we would get Leavanny now. That is interesting. Overcoat Chlorophyll, Grass Fairy. It's got like pretty decent stats, but I guess the... What's its learn set? It doesn't really have one before evolving. Ooh, wait, this gets sticky web if we delay. Ooh, sticky web at level 36 if we don't evolve this. That might be pretty good. But that's still like pretty far away as well. Spiky shield point. This like gets... Man, evolving this almost seems wrong. This like gets a lot of good shit. What about Pseudo Buggo? Rock grass, sturdy rockhead. Plus 60 speed. Okay. Very frail, but very fast. Honestly, that is also kind of nice. A fast grass type would be very nice to have. All of our grass types are kind of slow. What about Crabber? How's the Crabber? The Krabby? Refrigerate and Sheer Force. With heavily nerfed attack, but buffed special attack. And heavily nerfed. Why is its defense so nerfed? Okay. But buffed HP. A very buffed HP. Evolves at level 29. What about Yanma? Also level 20. I honestly think I'll just go for the Yan. Nah, but we have flying types now. Like, we'll get Colby. But we have so many rock types. We've got this, we've got this, we've got this. Well, that's 3, I guess. It's not like so many. Oh, we also have this. 4 rock types. We're also kind of good on fairy types. Like, we've got... I mean, I guess another one wouldn't hurt necessarily. You know what? This still has a chance at Yanma anyway. Let's just go for the grass, see what we get. And I'll just quickly give this guy his items again. Okay, we can run past this guy and then we circle around here and let's see what we get. That's a dupe. Why? Oh no, it did say that I was like looking left of its name and it didn't say that we'd caught it. But like we did. That's also a dupe, alright. Duping out everything basically. Everything gets duped. What else? What else? What else? Pseudo Buggo! Alright. Grass rock type, very fast. Probably... That's probably the best thing I could have gotten here. I think that's my dream Pokemon here. Celebi and Amorous Duraludon all cost 10 Ambers. Ooh, thank you for informing me. That is very helpful. That is very, very nice. I see you already bought them. I see that you have purchased them. Enamorous. You should be, I think... What is my legendaries? They all cost like 200? Let me quickly double check. They're all 250 actually. 250, and then for Celebi also 250. And for our Caludon, that is a final evolution, but I don't know how I handle the 2-stage evolutions actually. I kind of forget. No, I think our Caludon would be 50. Okay. Thank you for telling me. You get to keep them. You get to keep them. I'm gonna be nice. Because you told me about it, you get to keep those Pokemons. You get to have some cheap legendaries. Were you just like looking through all of my stuff and being like, I wonder if anything here is special. Do you like beast balls? Do you want to be in a beast ball? You're like you're kind of like ultra beastie. Yeah, could you have imagined? Would have been funny. Oh, you have low kick. Nah, it's fine. You don't do that much damage. Do you like dusk balls? Are you like a dark, dusty, musty, brusty type? Faint attack. That was a cute little animation. Yay! Stick chocolate. You mean like the Pokey? Pokey challenge? What's it called? Pokey. Is it literally like... Oh, it's with a CK. I'll name it that. Why not? That's a food. Pseudo Buggo. Yes. Your name will be Pokey. Like a Pokemon. That's how people say it, right? That's how people say it normally. There we go. Flygon, fly over to the tunnel, and we have to do some battling now. Specifically, there is a... Oh yeah, the teams... Yeah, Aridos, Skorupi, Team Skullgrunt. Caught up now, I'll be making Protector 2 or 3 PowerPoint move. I might also make Toxic a 2-turn move. You have to invest an item if you want to use it. I mean, I think Toxic is fine the way it is. I'm not gonna lie, like, I would say make Protect a 1 or 2 PowerPoint move. Probably 2. And just make the TM unavailable. Like, just don't have a Protect TM. Like, Pokemon that learn Protect naturally should be considered, like, very valuable. The fact that the TM is just available and every Pokemon can learn it, like, that's really the issue, because you could still just have a chain of 6 Pokemon that all bait a specific move, and then Toxic is still, like, you know? It's still just, like, a strategy you can typically do. That's, like, what, 12 turns you're getting for Toxic to kill something? Like, it's, you know... I think it's very safe. I prefer when Toxic is, like, or Protect is a move that's just, like, not very widely available. Same as Substitute. I'm not a fan of using Substitute TMs because fucking every Pokemon is broken with Substitute. The AI just, to this day, just doesn't know how to play around Substitute, like in Pokemon games. Apologies. Apologies. Okay, let's do a quick save. I just want to check out my new Pokemons. See what they're like. Open Sesame. Ooh, minus attack, plus defense, but incredible fucking Ivies. Are you kidding me? 31 defense, 31 special attack, 31 speed. I don't know if the special attack matters, but I mean, yeah, not really. Speed also doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's just the defense. I mean, it's really bulky. It's got good defense, you know? It's serviceable. It's pretty good. The 27 attack is still high, even with the minus nature. We'll take it. We'll take it. Protect will be gone. Yeah, like just the TM. Just get rid of the TM, and then the rest is like fine. Well, wait. This thing is like buffed speed, so being plus speed is actually kind of nice. 16, 12, 7. It's like pretty good. You know what? 1 IV speed is not the greatest, but the plus nature is really good. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's a good Pseudo-Udo. Good Pseudo-Buggo. Very good Pseudo-Buggo. Trainers. Where was it? Ariados and Skorupi. How are we gonna deal with those? That's Poison Ghost. Oh wait, yeah, this is like a multi-battle, right? Like I'll have my buddy along. I mean, honestly, just Dunsparce, that's like fine. I don't really need to change anything here. We just be hitting that drill run, we be hitting that Dundos, and it'll be fine. And if How's Pokemon die, they die. You know, that's not up to me. That's between him and God. God in this case being my Dunsparce. And then we have 2 more encounters up ahead. One will be a Ditto, and the other one will be I forget. It'll be a fishing encounter of some kind. Hello! You checked Pseudo-Buggo stats? I did, yes. It's very mediocre across the board, but it has plus speed. Which is kind of nice, because it was buffed to like 70 or 80 base speed, so... That's good to have. It's good to have. I'll ignore that guy, and then... Hal's gonna come along and help me, so that's nice. I probably shouldn't have gone to level 23 now that I think about it. Oh wait, no, level cap is 24. Okay, yeah, never mind. Because I was thinking, like, we do have, like, a few battles ahead where it could be kind of problematic if we overlevel, but we have, like, a whole level of leveling up to get. So we'll be okay. Intimidati. That is not very cool of you, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually just gonna coil here for a turn. I don't really see a reason to not do that. I forget that How actually uses C moves, unlike me, because I'm stupid. Honestly, like, Z's secret power from Dunsparce would probably go kind of crazy. Like, unironically. If I have, like, Normalium Z on it. What does Poisonium Z do? With Coil? That could be an interesting one, if it's like a good stat boosting move that way. Where's the move name? I don't remember what it was. It was like something about something Omega, Whirlpool of Omega. Oh shit, there was some yeah, there's been like sirens going off basically every few hours. I'm assuming heat strokes and maybe some like wildfires that are being stopped before shit gets crazy. I assume my Hydro Vortex. Oh wait, was the name of the Z move removed from the animation? No, my fan! Oh no. My fan lost its battery. Oh, that's horrendous. It's okay, I've got a second fan. Poor soul, oh god, I'm gonna die. My content while it lasted. Yeah, we have to get our encounter here while fishing, because otherwise we will be forced to catch Ditto here, and then we miss out on an encounter. A mini fan? Yeah, I've got like one small one on my desk, and then a bigger one next to me. I don't even know what the valid encounters are anymore for saltwater fishing, but there's like a lot left in the pool. Give me Inkay. I would like to see Inkay here. That is sadly a dupe. Well, no, I don't think I'm going to consider the two different Shelosses to be the same, or like different species. I know that they're like different stats and stuff, and I have been doing a little bit of shenanigans here with like Silcoon and the Burmese and stuff, but I think with Shellos, they have the exact same stats. I don't think I should get to... Because it's a case of like, I should need to make a decision, right? Like, I should need to decide, like, which Shellos do I want? They're both very useful. Both are incredibly useful. So if I want to be encounter routing for one of them, visual, not in this game. In this game, one of them is water ground, the other one is water poison. Or, sorry, ground poison. And the abilities are also different. The notable abilities are that one of them is unaware, or Storm Drain. I think both are Storm Drain, actually. And the other one is Corrosion. So Corrosion is apparently really good against Vikavolt, and Unaware is good against basically every totem that boosts its offenses. Inkay is what I wanted. That is what I asked for. This is really good because of Topsy-Turvy into totems. It also gets Gravity, I'm pretty sure. It's a good guy. It's a good little guy. Good Inkay. I didn't really get to use it last time. What kind of food is Inkay? What kind of food are you? Is there like a mind-controlling food? Is there like a... I don't know what I want to name this. I mean, calamari is like the obvious one. Actually, yeah, let's just name it the obvious one. That's like fine to do. Neurotoxin. You know what? I kind of actually like Neurotoxin. We're already like a little bit We're already like a little bit loose with the like we have a Pokemon called Battery Acid. You know? That's already like not a real food. We are gonna go catch ourselves a Ditto, but this time we are not going to do the thing that we did last time, where we accidentally use a Carablast with Swords Dance as our copy Pokemon. We're gonna do something smarter this time. I actually don't know if I have like a weak Pokemon that could get copied here. I have actually no clue. Ah, there's all the berries. Lepers is something I definitely want to have. And yeah, these ones we'll look at when we need to. What do you have to sell that's new for me? Some Ultra Balls. I need to cheat myself some more money now to like keep up. I'll buy some red cards. That seems pretty useful to have. Awesome. Let's go in here, get the stuff from the Pro Pass. I don't know why. I feel like Pro Pass could have counted as a bug Pokemon for the purpose of this ROM hack. Like, I don't know why I think that, but I think that. Like, look at that and tell me that does not look like a bug. I guess you can actually very easily do that, but... Like, I'll like, be mad at you or something. I'll be like, wow, that's stupid of you. These are all... Yeah, no, these are all actually just Anoriths, so... That's not what I... Actually, you know what? Let's check out... What do you have to sell? Wait, what are these? What is this adding? The hell? Oh, it's probably like a thing you only see when you don't have your hair covered by a hat, probably. Fire 77 Thunderstone. These are going to be for the Wormadam, so I'm just going to be grabbing these. Can't you also buy the Shelder, or not Shelder, the Clam Pearl items? Aerialized TM, I'll take that, I'll take this, I'll take this, and I'll take that. And I'm out of money. Incenses. I don't think any of these are like that useful. I thought I could buy those items here for Clam Pearl. Isn't that what I can do? It said so on the wiki. I could see Pro Pass working as a server in a restaurant. Yeah, I could. I can. I'm able to. Yeah, I don't know where those items would be. I hope they haven't been removed. I don't care, actually, if my Pokemon likes me. This is a Nuzlocke. Who cares if my Pokemon likes me or not? That's not up to them. I decide. Who of you has, like, the least damage potential? Probably you, actually. You have, like, no damage potential at all. There we go. We'll just have the Ditto evolve into Shelmet, and then we'll kill it from there. So this Ditto up here is not our encounter, but the one in the city will be, because Koni is a unique encounter location. There we go. We'll yawn it quickly. Never mind, we're not gonna yawn it. We're gonna yawn it now. Maybe. Let's go. And we'll swap into, like, any of our ground moves. And then we'll be fine. Or we can just swap into Camembert, actually, and just incinerate it down, because it has less good special defense. Music is good. Why not brie cheese? What do you mean, why not brie cheese? On who? Oh, why not brie for Mac Cargo as the nickname? Because I feel like Camembert, I've very often had it as like a thing you put in the oven, and then you have the cheese in the middle of the table, right? And then you like dip bread into it, and that's like the meal for the day, right? Like that's like your Abendbrot type shit. That's how I've done it, at least. That's how I've done it. Ditto! And this is our encounter for Coney Coney. We'll just try with a quick ball at the start. And this time we're not gonna like almost lose a Pokemon. Adding to the stones? What do you mean? Those are actually post-game items? What, the Clamperl items? I mean, to be fair, it might be good if they are post-game. Do you know what the Clamperl items do, Pod? Because it's like an oversight that I like to look for whenever a game gives you access to Clamperl. Because it's very, you know, it's exploitable. Let's just say it like that. There's some very exploitable about it. Hey yo, friend? Didn't even need to be asleep? You just like the darkness of the dusk ball? Let's go. Now, what kind of food is Ditto? I want to say Play-Doh. You don't need them to evolve it. But yeah, the effect that they do is, yeah, the ×2 special attack, ×2 special defense. No, you don't need them to evolve in this ROM hack, is what Pod means. Like, that was already changed. The thing is that, as held items, they are incredibly powerful and make Clamperl worth just never evolving. Because Clamperl... let me just make sure here. Clamperl holding a Deep Sea Tooth will have 170 special attack, base special attack. So, essentially you just get to be on the battlefield with a nasty plot. Not like a choice specs, that's 1.5. Like ×2 special attack, and the only thing you're losing is an item slot. Like, Clamperl with a Deep Sea Tooth is unironically like a very dangerous Pokemon. And you gotta be kind of careful to give the player access to those. Like, genuinely higher special attack than Mega Mewtwo. It is crazy. Special pure power? No, but like actually. That's actually what it is. It's fucking crazy. It's such a weird thing to give to Clamperl specifically. Like, yeah, this 85 special attack Pokemon just gets to have double special attack with no other downside besides just using an item slot. Play-Doh is food, right? I don't know if you actually type it like this, but I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to sit in the name screen forever. Alright. I think 2 more encounters left to go. If I'm recalling correctly. And we have like a lot of evolving to do. We've got to decide on a Wormadam and stuff. Got a lot to handle. Okay. Encounters for Memorial Hill. There isn't really like any manipulating of encounters we need to do. Fuck. Until Gorbis to Champions and add Clamperl for the funnies. Well, they seem to not want to add unevolved Pokemon ever, so that's not gonna happen, I guess. I'm actually genuinely so fucking mad at that. That they're just like, yeah, we're just not gonna, like, we're adding Pikachu, obviously. Every Pokemon game has to have Pikachu in it. But yeah, we're not adding actual, like, Pokemon that are good. Friendguard? Bro, Friendguard Clefairy isn't in the game. Or can't be in the game, I guess, because its name is not Pikachu. Fucking Prankster Murkrow it will just never be in the game. You know? Like, I just literally... Yeah, Eviolite just literally nuked from the game. Why? Good question. I'm so mad at that. Dude, I have not touched Champion, like, since 2 weeks after it came out. I don't remember when that was, but, like, I just have not touched Pokemon Champions, man. That game... It just seems so much worse than Showdown in, like, every respect besides, like, maybe the animations. It's kind of fucked. Okay, now give me an encounter. Spinarak, Paris, Helixnate, Venat, Shedinja, Beedrill. Wait, do we have a viable encounter here? I actually don't think... Wait, we just don't get an encounter here, I'm realizing. Spinarak's a dupe, Paris is a dupe, Helixnite's a dupe, Venonat's a dupe, Beedrill's a dupe, and I banned Shedinja, so... we don't get an encounter here. That is... a shame. That is a shame. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Alright, no encounter here. That's how Dupe's rule works. I've gotten, like... So far, I've, like, not missed an encounter ever, so, like, it's honestly fine. There isn't really, like, any encounter routing you can do to prevent this, unless you just delay a bunch of shit. But it's kind of fine. What are we dealing with before Plumeria? I know there is a Team Skull fight here with Venonat. That was it. We can just lead with Battery Acid, give it Smart Strike, and we should be good. My newly obtained... Oh, you don't get Smart Strike, okay. Do you have a Steel move? You don't have a Steel move, okay. What am I gonna kill the Venonat with then? Do I really not have like any good stab? I guess I have Shelmet with Stab Steel moves, kind of. Any ground moves? Oh, also like Shadow Sneak, I guess, would be good here. And we'll bring like... Yeah, I guess this works. It's not like a big deal. X-Scissor is next level. Oh right, X-Scissor on Lurantis, I almost forgot about that. I actually would get X-Scissor. And I don't really want to go level 24 yet, so... I mean, on this Pokemon it's probably fine, actually. Yeah, on Battery Acid it's probably fine. Alright, thank you for letting me know. Goodbye, Crunch. Yeah, then this opening is, like, still fine. You're lucky this isn't the Discord. No ILCA slander allowed. I will slander ILCA however much I want, because to my knowledge, they have still not fixed the fucking Mega Evolution and Switch sequencing. Which is so fucking important, especially with Mega Staraptor being a thing now. Like, okay, I might be wrong, like, but from what I know, I'm pretty sure it's still, like, essentially random whether or not you Mega Evolve first. Is that correct? Memorial Hill Team Skullgrunt. That's not correct. We're not gonna die to a Dundos here. We'll be fine. Oh, fuck, it has Pursuit. Okay, not a big issue. But I think I'll stay in for a turn. Yeah. Strength Sap, it goes to sleep, and then we probably have some backup. It's playable on actual 3DS. Oh, Sedge. Poison Ground. Yeah, we'll just Drill Run it down. No Pursuit for you. But yeah, I was very disappointed in Champions, to be honest. I really thought the game would just have a bit more, but like the point economy is a big thing that bothers me. The meta just didn't seem very fun. Like just a lot of things that were not like the fault of the game, like the game's code, but like more so just the design of it. And then there's like just the fact that single battles got shafted. So like I know that that was more or less obvious that it would happen again, but like I don't know, man. It's just a shame that single battles just get so fucking shafted by Pokemon. I know that it would be like not really doable to, you know, do what the Smogon community does with bans and rules and stuff. But like, come on, man. You're not even gonna give me the option at 6v6? Like, that's what fucks me up. There's literally no 6v6. First impression base power was increased. No, I like a lot of the nerfs and buffs. Like, that's not an issue I have. A lot of the, like, balancing changes that the game made are fine. I think in general they're probably pretty good. My issue is that the game itself just isn't fun. Like, there is literally no reason to play it over Showdown. And in fact, it works a lot less good than Showdown because it literally just doesn't... Like, as a battle simulator, it does not work. Again, Mega Evolution sequencing being broken is, like, inexcusable. With how important... Like, the fact that the game started out with Weather Wars, specifically with Megas being, like, the linchpin, that makes it, like, inexcusable that the sequencing of Mega Evolution and switching is, like, not set in stone. Like, genuinely. And now with Mega Staraptor, like, same thing. It's genuinely insane. I just did not... I don't know. I did not... Also, like, the dailies are really boring. There's... I don't know. A lot of the Pokemon in the game just feel like bloat. Like, why the fuck did they add Cast Form and, like, not buff him in any way? Why the fuck did they take, like... What was it? I think Body Slam or something? I think they gave it back to Pinsir, but I think at the start of the game they, like, took Body Slam from Pinsir or something. I don't know. Or Double Edge. I forget what they took. I think it might have been Double Edge, actually. No, it never got Double Edge. Never mind. It was something that they took from Pinsir. I don't remember. But, like, some of the changes were just really weird. Anyway, Akala Outskirts. They're teasing Cast Revolution for Gen 12. Yeah. You're so right. You're so right. You're so real. Here we have Kricketune, Solosis, Yanma, Crabrawler, Inkay, Combi. So the only two encounters that are valid are Kricketune or Yanma. I think I'm gonna be hoping for Kricketune here. I really want to try that, but I also wouldn't mind Yanma. Also, we could fish, but we don't need to. Kricketune! Nice! I want to try this. Apparently this gets Perish Song, but Perish Song has been nerfed to make it so you can't just, like, kill every totem in, like, 3 turns with Protect. But it still seems pretty good. It still seems pretty good to have. Definitely I'm not going to complain. If it would stay in the ball, that is. It does not want to stay in the ball, it seems. I think this is like normal type or normal fighting. Kricketune. Normal dark. Interesting. Very interesting. With nerfed defenses and speed, but buffed special... Oh wait, sorry. Just nerfed defenses and HP and then buffed special attack and speed. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Technician. 85 attack, 85 special attack. And 85 speed. Okay, I can see the logic. I can see this being kind of cool. I swear to God, if this has Perish Song already, I'm gonna kill myself. Well, actually, no, it's gonna kill itself. But even then, it wouldn't matter because I have Explosion Claws, and that does apply here. It'll get in the ball eventually. You know, eventually, at some point. I think I want to glare this thing. Just get some status down. We're not weaken it. I don't... Listen, I never trust that I'm not gonna, like, crit a Pokemon and it's gonna, like, Omega crit it. But you know what? You're right. Why not attack it? What's the worst that could happen? I think that was fine. I think crit is fine there. But you see what I mean, man? It's scary. It's scary attacking wild Pokemon. I actually kind of wanted to throw a timer ball there, but it would have been more fun. But oh well. Cricketune! What kind of food are you? What kind of food is a Cricketune? Secret Power. Secret Power is really fun. It's a bit of an underrated move. It's one of those moves that I think is really fun to use during during playthroughs, and just very uninteresting during competitive, because you know you don't get to actually abuse its power that much. Crab Nugget. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Crab Nugget is. I don't know if I like it. I don't think it makes that much sense. Is there like a musical food? Is that a thing? Oh, I've got something actually. Damn it. You know what? That's fine. A carrot whistle. That works for me. Carrot whistle. Alright, that's all of our encounters. Let's flag on glide back over to the city, and then we'll prep for Plumeria. But actually though, how long have I been streaming? I think it's been like 2 hours basically. Yeah, it's been basically exactly 2 hours. Never heard of that. It's not a food, it's like people sometimes like whittle whistles into carrots. Like that's not a food. It's something you can do with a carrot. But you can turn it into like, you know those like slide whistles? You can do that with a carrot. And a potato. You can turn potatoes into whistles. Okay, let's check out our new Pokemans. Oh, why do you look like that? There we go, that's a bit better. Alright, we have caught an Inkay. Ooh, plus defense, that's pretty good. 3 Spadef, 1 HP. That is not very good, but I mean, it's still okay. 27 special attack, 11 attack. I would have liked some more bulk, but like plus defense is nice. That's okay. It's very fine. It's very okay. We also got... Wait, was that it? Oh yeah, because we got these two in the tunnel and we don't get the cemetery encounter. I think that Ditto is always the same. Yeah, it's always plus speed. It doesn't really matter. 31 HP is the only thing that matters here, since it transforms automatically. And then this guy, minus speed, but 31. Ooh, very bulky. Interesting. Max defense. 15 HP is good. 2 attack is not great. 28 special attack, though. It has equal attack and special attack, so this can be our special attacker. I don't mind it. That's good. That's a good Cricketune. I do not mind that one bit. Now, it's very warm today. It is extremely warm. I'm very tired from the week that is behind me and ahead of me. So as much as I would like to keep going, I actually think I'm going to call it for today. I know it's been like a shorter stream, but I need to get back into things, and I've just been kind of busy and like working on stuff. And since my wife is not here now because she left, I just want to say she has been like fucking locked in on the rigging. The new model, I would say, is like maybe 2 or 3 days away from being done. Obviously, we're going to do some prep, but I think I might start with my little plan that I had of releasing like 1 or 2 shorts every single day, and seeing how the algorithm reacts and stuff. And then after that is done, after I've done like 1 to 2 shorts for like 1 or 2 weeks every day, the new model will be, we'll have like my re-debut, right? Re-debut with the new design. I'm very excited for it. I'm very, very excited. Why are you digging through my phone? I'm doing little Is it the noises here? Is it this? It's me playing with my fan. I like stimming with the little hand fan that I have because it makes good noises. The little wood sticks, they make good noises. I like it. But yeah, that's the plan for this week. Like I said, a little bit much going on. I may also soon start streaming some more Elden Ring because, like I said, I've been very addicted to this mod, and my good buddy Lotus Nuzlocke has also been playing this mod, and we said we might want to do a co-op playthrough because the game does have like specific build archetypes for multiplayer, so that could be kind of fun. Maybe I'll try to convince him into that soon-ish. And yeah, not much else to report. Apologies about the shorter stream, but I will do my best to stream tomorrow. Although notably, tomorrow's stream will also end around this time and will probably start a good bit earlier. I might stream around like 2 hours earlier than I did today, maybe even 3, so that I can still get like a longer-ish stream in. Right? That's the goal. Now the question is, how am I gonna close OBS? Because like I said earlier, it said it crashed. So how is this gonna work? How are we gonna do this, OBS? Do I need to like force close? Okay. You guys, you're not getting an ending screen today because I'm just gonna shut down OBS with like Alt F4ing, so